Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stephen Breach coming to you here today. I saw today my good buddy Team Rai Rai tweet out that today was the 24th year anniversary of Bret Hart officially signing with WCW, which does make this a little weird. If you go back, you remember the Wrestling with Shadows documentary that came out and rocked the world of wrestling in 98 and 99. That was like a must-see VHS. It's even like a must-see like DVD. I think it lives on Netflix. I haven't watched it, honestly, in a really long time. But when it comes to wrestling documentaries about like day in the life kind of shit that's going down, where it's not kind of like telling the story of somebody's career, just like a picture in time of the world of wrestling changing. Who didn't think that when Bret Hart was leaving WWF for the land of WCW, that the rich was not getting richer, that basically WCW was going to take over and, you know, have their own invasion angle with the WWF guys going to work for them, and you know, Vince McMahon groveling on the stage, just basically holding on to what he has left. I mean, there's no way in the world anybody saw that coming. The rise of Stone Cold Steve Austin, the creation of The Rock, and you know, being able to play off of Mankind, The Big Show, Undertaker, DX, and pushing them past the NWO, WCW, and then adding Bret Hart on top of that. This is weird because of the fact that, you know, Bret signs with WCW. At this point, he is still WWF champion. You know, the screw job in Montreal wouldn't be for a couple more weeks. And even though he is signed to being a WCW guy, he doesn't show up on Nitro the next night. Basically, I think the night after Survivor Series, when the screw job goes down, I think the NWO comes down to the ring. They sing "Oh Canada," and that was kind of like a tip of the hat that Bret was coming there. At the same time, they're, you know, debuting, at the time I thought was sympathetic Vince trying to get over with the fans, like, hey, I tried everything I could to keep Bret in WWF. You know, he is you know, a main WWF guy. It's just, you know, we got him, we got Shawn Michaels. They don't get along. There's only one fall. You know, you can't really do Shawn versus Bret and change the title back and forth every month. You know, we got to spice it up. And if Bret wants to go, they're offering him more money. He's going to make out. We're losing in the end. I thought it was sympathetic Vince. I thought he was begging people not to change the channel. I didn't really see that that was going to be the birth of, you know, Screwjob Vince and the, you know, the evil heel character that, you know, we would get from then all the way until, I'm going to say WrestleMania 26. But, you know, he did shit after that. But Bret coming back, I remember reading at the time that was supposed to be the end of Vince McMahon, even though, you know, when they, you know, get down to the dumps, you know, going up against the World Series or, you know, a big Monday Night Football, you know, war going down, they you know, they dust, you know, Vince off the mothballs. They bring him down. Hell, in 2000 and I'm gonna say 13, Vince had a match on Monday Night Raw against CM Punk. They beat the hell out of each other with kendo sticks. I'm thinking that, I'm pretty sure Bret wasn't shown on WCW until Starrcade. I think that they should have used them on Nitro. Definitely would have helped them. I mean, they were pounding, you know, the WWF pretty hard all the way until, I believe, WrestleMania 14. I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's kind of like where they took the ball and ran with it until they did Goldberg versus Hogan. So maybe WCW didn't do it, but maybe they kind of regret that they didn't use that to, you know, poke the stake through the heart and just put WWF out of business by putting Bret on TV, honestly, as soon as possible, you know, to pay off on what happened at Survivor Series. Of course, once he gets there, He's the special guest referee of... Isn't he the special guest referee against Eric Bischoff against... Shoot. I saw him going to the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I was going to say Tony Schiavone, and then I knew it was the wrong guy. But I think that's the match that he's in, and most people think he's going NWO, and he's just going to go in there. He ends up actually helping WCW win the match. God damn it, I can't think of that guy's name. But, he helps him win. Then I don't really remember how they get him to do it. But Bret ends up joining the NWO. In my opinion, that was always kind of watered down because Bret never really had any meaning to be in there, never really did anything. He had some really good matches. Bret versus Sting, Bret versus DDP, Bret versus Benoit would be later. That'd be after Owen's death. But, he had a lot of good matches, kind of like became the United States champion. There. I don't know if that was Hogan, kind of saying like, hey, if he's in the NWO, he can't fight me. And that plays off on the whole thing where I think the SummerSlam after King of the Ring, which ended up being Hogan's last match, that was supposed to be Bret versus Hogan, but Hogan wouldn't put Bret over, and Bret talks a lot about that in his book. And maybe that's the whole deal. He didn't want somebody else sneaking up on him like the Ultimate Warrior. Warrior beat Hogan at WrestleMania 6. And then, it took WCW to bring the Ultimate Warrior back. That's the point when, Hogan was able to get his win back at Halloween Havoc 98, I believe. And I think maybe Hogan just didn't want to have a match against Bret, put Bret over. And maybe Bret remember what happened back in the day, hold a grudge, and never returned the favor. Or maybe Hogan thought at that point maybe he wasn't going to have a chance to return the favor. So, yeah, we'll see what's going down. But, a long time, 24 years. That's crazy.